So I rounded up all my kids, nieces, nephews, my own kids, basically everybody between 12 and 23. And we all went to see Polkadot Cadaver and Psychostick in concert at the Masquerade a couple days ago. And it was a super duper good time. And while we were there, one of the kids got a little overwhelmed and we had to step outside for a minute. And after the concert, I told the rest of the kids, hey, send me your videos so I can see what I missed, right? And so as I was looking through the footage of what I filmed and what they filmed, it was so different, right? It was like two completely different concerts. And so that got me thinking, let's compare. Okay, so first off, I'm going to show you the adults footage. What I filmed and what another person filmed that we'll talk about in a minute. But what happened was I looked at my footage and then I went and got on Facebook to the Facebook group and was looking at other people's footage of that concert and even other ones. And they all had a bunch of similarities, right? And you do this too. If you're, I'm not, everybody probably doesn't, but most of us do. We try to hold the camera still. We try to capture the whole song. We try to keep it in focus. All those, it's normal stuff. And because I film like a YouTuber, right, all the time, I hit up my friend Delon Reinhardt, who was also at the show, and he had posted some videos, and I had asked him, hey, can I use your videos in this as well? And he said, yeah. And he sent me his videos. So big thanks to Delon. Thank you so much. And so what I'm going to show you now is what we as adults think concerts should look like. Too high, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around. Can't you feel me now? When the taste of your lips are alright, your tongue sink on slipping under the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? You see what I mean? It's all steady. It's in focus. It looks good. You can kind of hear it. I mean, it's still crappy cell phone footage, but it's like a PBS documentary almost. It's the footage. We're showing it to other people. We are making it to show to other people, right? It's like we're documentarians. And I, why do we do that? And when does that change? And on the other hand, the kids, they're filming it for themselves, right? It's chaos. It's, you know, crazy angles and blurry, and all of it is 6 seconds long. I think I was lucky to get a 30-second clip out of one of them. And it's all in portrait mode. And there's like random pictures just in there, you know. It's chaotic. And uh, and then on top of it, they took pictures and videos of each other more than the bands. And especially because this was Kira's first concert, they kind of made her the star of the show. They kept turning around and filming her, singing along and having such a good time for her first concert. So, and so because they put it in, everything was in portrait mode. I also put some of those crazy pictures that they took as well, because those are just as interesting and entertaining and chaotic as the video they took. And so yeah, this is fair warning, you might get whiplash watching these videos. But take a look. So, yeah, the adults, we filmed the concert. We documented it, made it nice and pretty and shareable uh, for everyone else. And the kids, they made this chaotic, beautiful, you know, uh, intimate insanity just for themselves. I mean, they put it on their Instagram and their TikTok, but they don't care if anybody else sees it. They just put it together and they smash it all up, and they're like, "Oh my God, look at what we did." Yeah, and it's kind of a beautiful thing. And I think between the two of them, I think the kids got it right. I think they got it a better version of the shows, and I think that's wonderful, and I think it's a thing to think about, when we as adults are filming and doing all this stuff. What are we doing it for? Are we doing it for ourselves? Or are we doing it for other people? You know, even if we post it on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, who are we doing it for? You know, and who should we do it for? I think that's a bigger question, right? But, you know, anyway, so that was the concert itself. And then afterwards, um, the kids got to meet members of the bands and get their pictures made and um, get stuff signed. And they just had a blast, you know, after that. And you know, after all that chaos, it was just really amazing for them to be able to have that as well. And the guys in the bands, um, you know, Polkadot Cadaver and Psychostick, they're just really, really amazing dudes anyways. And I really, really want to thank them for making Kira's first concert like the best kickoff a kid could ever have to for a lifetime of concerts. So I'm super appreciative of them personally as well. And one final note, I actually have done one-on-one interviews with the members of Polkadot Cadaver, and those are posted, you know, here on my channel, and I'll put the links down in the description. And if anybody's still watching right now, and if you're in a band and you want to talk to me one-on-one, I am still trying to get this show off the ground, so please email me. My email's always in the description of my videos. And I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me what you think about this in the comments. Do you film for yourself, or do you film for others when you go to concerts? What is it that you film when you go to shows? And I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.